As I sit here and I read you my story, I hope it helps someone that is dealing with whatever it is they may be dealing with, needing to walk away from a relationship, needing to set boundaries, or whatever it is. So, as we fast forward 2021, I thought my life had come to a quick end, but God said, not today. I chose life for you since you don't. I chose repairing for you if you don't. I chose strength for you because I have it to share. I choose you because you are worth it. From that day forward, I began rebuilding myself. I stood boldly July 1st, 2022. And now today, 586 days later, I continue my bold journey without looking back. 6 years of verbal, mental, and emotional abuse that ripped away my self-love, confidence, freedom of speech, and so much more. It wasn't easy taking that step, a whole year to be exact. It was one of those hardest things I had to do in silence. When everybody thought I was doing so good, I was being so abused. I never thought I would receive treatment from a man I first knew as a friend, but I was wrong. He was a lot of things, but brokenness affected him the most. As we all do, I tried putting his puzzle of brokenness back together, but there were pieces missing because he had already buried them. He didn't want to be put back together. But as a 85% genuinely healed, renewed, and restored woman, I stand here today with courage, forgiveness in my heart, even without an apology. I forgive him. I forgive me. Sometimes you don't need an apology. All you need is to forgive yourself. And today, that's what I've done. 585 days ago, I forgave me. And I took full accountability for allowing someone to mistreat me as long as I allowed. But the moral of the story is when you think God isn't listening and watching and keeping you, He is. I am alive today and thankful for those who are walking this journey with me. Today is a celebration of my life. As you've heard the part of my story that got me to this point, this is where Melanin Project came in. 2020, I wanted to start Melanin Project. And in this case, I did not have a vision for Melanin Project. I just knew I wanted to start something. I just knew that I wanted to do something. I just didn't know what it was. COVID hit, shut Melanin Project down. In the process of the 2 years during COVID and doing all these things, all these events, all this relationship that I was in, it gave me time to think about what I wanted Melanin Project to be about. When I decided July 1st, 2022 to walk away from this relationship, that's when the rebirth and the rethought of Melanin Project came into play. It wasn't just to heal others, but it was to heal me. And I took this step on faith. I did not know how it was going to grow. I did not know if it was going to help me. I did not know what it was going to do, but I wanted to come on, tell my story, help myself heal as others healed as well. And that is how Melanin Project, Melanin Speaks, and Melanin Bold Talk came alive again. It was my journey to my healing. It took 6 years of all this abuse to open my mind to say, I really need to heal. I really need to be restored. I really need to be renewed. I really need God. I really need positive impact. I really need encouragement. And I want to do this genuinely. I don't want to no longer band-aid my hurt and my pain and my childhood trauma and my adult trauma. And sometimes it takes that long to be vulnerable enough to say, you know what? I need to genuinely heal, because guess what? I'm not going to not be open and available to my mate, but I'm not going to be open and available to myself or to my children or to my family. So this, even though it was very painful to deal with the situation that when you thought this person was your friend, but it was painful to have to deal with that and then have to leave it. I didn't have to just leave the relationship. I had to leave the friendship. I had to leave the respect. I had to really leave the love. I had to leave all the past good past memories. I had to leave the pictures, the items that was bought, the everything, the materialistic things. I had to leave all of that. And it's not easy to do that when you love someone. And when you're a genuine friend, it's hard. But it took all of that to be where I am now. And I can genuinely sit here and tell you that I might be a hard shell now on the outside, but in the inside, if you break that shell, I am still loving, caring, honoring, respectful, loving. I'm still all of those things, but it's going to take a special person to chip through this hard shell of mine, due to the fact that I had to deal with this from a friend. So a stranger, you have to chip away. We sit in our sorrows and our trauma for years and years. And I'm not saying that the way I allowed that relationship to treat me, that it wasn't something from my past trauma. It definitely was. It definitely was. It had to be lack of self-love. I may have thought I loved myself, but as I look back now, I couldn't have. I couldn't have loved myself to allow someone to treat me and manipulate me the way that relationship did. I do not blame him. Let's put that on the table. I do not put all the accountability on him. I take full accountability of the decisions that I made, because I left and I came back and I came back and I left and I left and I came back. And those were my choices. I knew that it wasn't going to get better. I knew that the mistreatment was going to continue. I knew the pattern. I knew the behavior. I knew all of these things, but I still chose to go back. So I take full responsibility of that. Now, what I do put on him is not being healed himself and bringing someone else into that world. Now, I do put that on him. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. I don't have any ill wills for him. I pray the best for him. And as I left for July 2022, I prayed for him as I prayed for myself. And during this journey, I prayed for him. And I have not looked back. I have not spoken with him or anything. So I pray that he is doing wonderful, because I am. I can smile here genuinely. This is a genuine smile. I feel like crying because it's so genuine. And I'm not saying that I am completely healed, but I am definitely more healed than I was. Even going backwards of the childhood trauma, I have overcome some of those things. I am standing so strong right now that these tears are happy tears, because they always been sad tears. I don't remember the last time that I had tears because I was so proud of me. Of me. I have come a long way, a very long way. And I am so um 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 I'm paying attention to who comes in my life, because there's no in and out of my life anymore. You're in or you're out. You're in or you're out. There's no back and forth. And I've allowed that people to come in and out, and treat me how they wanted to treat me. But no, I stopped 586 days ago, allowing people to do what they want to do to me, or treat me how they want to treat me. I'm going to teach you how to treat me. And if that ain't how you want to do it, then you can get out of my life. And I'm okay with that. I don't go to guilt anymore. That is not my go-to anymore. If I say no, that's no. If I don't want you around me, that's fine. I don't go into that guilt trip anymore. I have grown in that sense. I have grown in the sense of, okay, people need their space. That's fine. It's okay. People are healing. That is okay. People don't want to heal. That is okay. People want to be sick. Okay. People don't want to be bothered with you. Okay. Like, I'm in this okay season of my life, and it feels spectacular. This journey has taught me so much of not just about me, but about other people, other things, just all kind of stuff. It has taught me what I am and it will not accept. It has shown me what to display and what not to display, meaning within my own self. I don't have to display that I'm happy. Because as long as I feel it, it's okay. I don't have to display what my sexuality is. That's what I am. This is who I am. I don't have to display everything that's going on in my life, because as long as I am happy and content and smiling, that is what matters now. I'm out here people pleasing. That was my thing. That was my thing. I'll be 45 in April. And just a year ago, over a year ago, I have stopped people pleasing. And it feels good. I don't feel no ill wills about it. I don't feel guilty about it. Hey, it's like, if I can be there for you, I will. If I can't, I can't. And that is okay. Boundaries are activated. Self-esteem is activated. My love to give is activated. The love that I'm going to receive is activated. All of these things that I was missing during that 6-year period has now been activated in my life within a year. And I am not saying that I am completely all the way together. No. Let me tell you about the triggers. I have triggers that normally wouldn't trigger someone that hadn't been through trauma. A joke from a significant other or from someone that, I'm involved with triggers me, because it sounds like what that person did to me out of anger. So I have to work on that. And I know that. I know every aspect that I need to work on. I know. And that is the first part of healing. When you're trying to heal, accept what you need to accept about you on this journey. It ain't about nobody else. So when you can speak those words, okay, I need to heal here. I need to do this here. I need to do that here. And you don't have to do everything in order. It doesn't all have to be done in one day. I took one thing. I said, I'm going to work on this. That took probably about 3 or 4 months. One thing. But it is gradually growing and growing, and I'm getting stronger and stronger, mentally stronger, emotionally stronger, physically stronger. Because when you're stressed and you're depressed, your body goes down. Your physical being is weak. Not just your mental and your emotions. Your physical goes weak. You don't want to get up. So now your bones hurting. I ain't gonna even laugh at that because I'm like, oh, is this 45 coming? Like, what? But I came just to kind of give you a little insight of why I'm here. And the surface of my healing was the relationship. But the depths of my healing is my childhood trauma. And I'm working on all of that. And I can say I'm in a very, very good space in my life. I have my days that I'm crying or I don't want to be bothered or whatever it is, you know, because I still deal with my injury every day and my chronic pain. But mentally and emotionally, I have stepped up. I still see my therapist. Yes, I do. And as I grow Melanin Project with you all, I am growing. I am sharing with you guys. And you guys have been so much support to me. Y'all don't even know how much support y'all been to me. Y'all have supported me to keep going. Because y'all be looking for my videos. Like, I get text messages like, okay, when the video coming? And y'all just don't know how that makes me feel. Like, it makes my cheekbones high. It makes my cheeks bone high, you know. But I just wanted to come on real quick. I know I've been on for about 20 minutes now, 30 minutes. But I wanted to share that piece of my story, and I'm really proud of myself. I pat myself on the back both times. So I'm very proud of myself. Feels like I have not been on camera for a long time. Even though I was just on here for my year anniversary. And I thank everyone that participated in that. This is the next season. We going to the next year. Let's do this. So I thank you guys very, very much for even tuning in to my story. And there's much more to my story, and you guys will hear it later. This is just the beginning. This is just to give y'all a little dibble dabble. But there's so much more to me than this. But until then, I will see you guys next week.